Yeah, I mean, Marta, she's an absolute legend of the game, and what she's been able to do for women's football and to inspire so many young players, male, female, just lovers of football. She was everyone's idol, and yeah, just what she's been able to do for the game, 6 World Cups, absolutely incredible. So she's definitely going to go down as one of the best ever, and yeah, I was lucky enough to play against her a number of times, and yeah, she was the ultimate competitor, and yeah, she's definitely a legend of the game. Yeah, look, obviously we, as defenders, we put a lot of pride in clean sheets, and to keep a clean sheet against Canada and Ireland is really good for our confidence as a whole defensive unit. But yeah, I guess it's not just the back line. We've really worked on our defence as a whole unit right from the front, which gives us a lot of opportunities in attack as well. So the better that we do that, the more we can go on the offensive. So that's something we pride ourselves on, and against Canada, I think defensively it was a really good performance. Yeah, look, obviously Denmark have a lot of quality players all over the pitch and world class in their final third. So it's definitely going to be a tough job for us to keep them contained. But I think as the games go on, obviously your defence is going to be key, and that's something that we've really worked on over the last few years, is our defence as a whole unit, and I think we're in a good spot. So I got full confidence that we're going to carry that forward into the next game. Yeah, I think it's, being Australian athletes, we've got that in our DNA, and as a team we almost like when our back's against the wall and the pressure's on us a little bit. I think that's when we sort of are able to produce our best. But in saying that, like, pretty much any game at a World Cup's do or die. And even in the group stages, it's every game's a pressure game, whether it's the first one or the last one. So we'll take that experience. I think the group going into the game was really calm, despite it being do or die. And I think that just shows the maturity that we have in the group, the character that we've got in our group, and that mentality of, I guess, the never say die attitude that has been ingrained in us for generations past as well. That's definitely a challenge to mentally stay, I guess, at the top of your game and making sure that you're doing everything that you can to improve yourself as a footballer. And it's pretty easy to find motivation to play for this team. I love putting on the jersey, and so it's definitely been a challenge, but I think that's probably been one of my strengths as well, is mentally staying where I need to be throughout my whole career. No, probably not. I think I haven't thought about it that much, but for me, I've always wanted to leave the jersey in a better place to when I found it, and I think that's the aim of this team as well. So that's not just my personal goal, that's all of ours. And I think, we've taken that responsibility on as players, and hopefully we've been able to achieve that in some small way. And if I've inspired someone along the way, then I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, to be fair, it doesn't really faze me too much. I've been involved in a couple penalty shootouts at a high level with the Asian Cup, and thankfully successfully. I know historically we probably haven't gone too well in penalties. Luck probably hasn't usually been on our side with that, but we've been practicing, and I've been talking with my coaches, just getting little things right for penalties. But we thought of trying not to talk about it too much and focus on that too much, as the pressure obviously at the time. It's a real build-up, I suppose. So when it comes, but I feel quite confident going to penalty shootout. Yeah.
I am interested in you though, Mackenzie, and how your confidence has been impacted by the fact that you had your hearing aids fitted recently. How much has that impacted you tying down the number one spot as goalkeeper for Australia?
It's an interesting question, actually. It's hard for me to say if that has really had an impact on my confidence or my performance. it's funny that you actually say that, because I obviously wasn't too happy with my performance against Nigeria, and I almost look back and I'm thinking I didn't wear my hearing aids that whole day, and I was thinking that maybe my brain wasn't stimulated enough, maybe, I'm not sure. It's just a lot of things I think I do tie back to my hearing now. It could have been completely opposite. I have no idea, but I do feel a lot more confident within myself when I have them in, and I feel like, I don't know, I think I'm a lot more alert and connected. So whether that has a connection with how I play or not, I'm not too sure, but I would like to think it does.